in my opinion, the best big shooting big to play the game.
Wow.
Hot spot is at the top of the key. You're not hearing me.
So let's start it like this. Karl-Anthony Towns, are you the best shooting big man of all time?
Yes. You don't got to finish the rest of the question. What's the next question?
Yes. I have my personal intake of who I think the best 5-man is, right? Conversation was Pat, who you played with Cat, you played against Embiid, you played against Joker. Like, who you think the best big man is, right? And I go, y'all not gonna like my answer. They go, no, for real, Pat, like just like we talking basketball talk, not like Patrick Beverly talking basketball talk. I'm like, all right, cool. Cat, what? My man, when it comes to like offensively gifted players, I say, man, Trev, it's two people, bro. It's Cat and it's James Harden. And I think I got Cat one. No, that Pat, no. I've been around this.
Chris, there's just so many things that were said in that video that I find laughable, but I don't want to spend too much time on all of them. But since we've been talking big men throughout this show.
Yeah.
I just, so Cat's been making this claim about the best shooting big man. I don't know the parameters for him saying that. He talks a lot. You know, he has this,
he does.
When time's up and I retire, there's going to be people who are going to say that I changed the game. Okay. I see a lot of people making fun of him for this statement and like going at him on Twitter. So it's very early in his career. And I remember a time when John Morant said like, I'm a top 5 point guard in the NBA or something like that. It was like an off season. And people were like, oh, okay, Josh, sure. And then he came back and showed us he was that. But Cat hasn't, you know, he'll say these things and then he doesn't produce on the floor. Now, a large part of his season was lost, but I still would not have him as a better big man than just overall big man than Embiid or Jokic. And best shooting big man, I don't actually know about that either. So I just thought this video was very, very funny.
It makes for great content and people to lose their minds. And here's the thing about NBA players and professional athletes. I think you have to have some level of delusion in terms of your confidence to succeed. Otherwise, you'll get eaten alive like roadkill, or the prey. But for a shooting big man, he's up there. Like he's up there with the best of them, Dirk and all them. Still got to do a whole lot more work to even get that title, to even get close to that title. But in terms of shooting, yes, one of the best shooting big men we've seen from three-point land. However, in terms of just overall big man and changing the game, what have you done to change the game?
Exactly.
There have been big men who shot from long range before. So that part puzzled me. Like what did you change, Kat? And if you can tell me, like you haven't changed anything at this point, and then I hope he, continues to succeed and all that. But it's not true.
No, it's not.
I don't think it'll be true.
I mean, if anything, they're going to be talking about Jokic changing the game, right? And so, and what he does from the center position. So, okay.
And the other thing, Nat, wait, hold on. It's like, what have you been able to do in the playoffs? We've seen him, and I know he's battled with injury before and all that. So I'm not going to, totally slam him, but you need to produce in the playoffs, at a high level to want to even have that conversation about, I changed the game and I'm the best shooting big man that the game will ever see.
Facts. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because you actually brought up a really good point. Because like we're going in on Cat a little bit, but it was some Pat Bev saying some wild stuff and sort of like gassing him up in that video. And I like, look, that's his teammate, but I'm sorry. Like, there's just no way in your right mind you can say between Embiid, Cat, and Jokic that your takeaway is that Cat is the best, right? Like, Cat does not like to play in the post. And Jokic is an amazing post player, right? Like, yeah, there was probably a time that Cat was a better shooter than Jokic, but he's become a much better shooter. His touch around the rim is incredible. Incredible. And you're not even on his level when it comes to passing. You know, it's like, you know, so, and then you can't keep up with Embiid in terms of his defense and just his ability to be down low and not, because, you know, Cat wants to shoot. He doesn't want to play.
remember that meme? Or remember that post with DeMarcus?
So I don't know, but you're not better than either one of those two guys for certain. And so there's so many ways we can break it down. So I'm sorry, Pat Bev. Like, I don't think that I know more than an NBA player, but you got it wrong here.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.